3.5 FM KYCA on a Thursday. And it's not just any Thursday. Of course, it's September 11th, 24 years ago today. The terror attack on our country that left so many people dead and injured and wounded. And I mean, just a day we will never forget, for sure. Where were you, Drew, when you first heard about the attacks?
Well, I was in McCormick Place in Chicago at the print show with a buddy of mine, Mark Cloutier, and we watched. He said, "Oh, the plane, hit the Trade Center." And we went in there, we watched, and the second one hit, and I looked and I said, "We're at war, man. We need to get home."
Right. Something big is happening.
Yeah, of course they canceled all the flights and everything, and we had about 400 people at the show nationwide. And I was fortunate enough they had no rent-a-cars. The planes were canceled. And I said, let's get RVs. So I ended up renting 13 RVs for the company and got everybody home. And it was an unbelievable experience. I can tell you this, having a Ocean View property, the F-15s were literally flying in front of the house because we were up on a hill. And they were like eye level coming by because we were by the nuclear power plant right there in San Diego, and needless to say, San Onofre, needless to say, they said they were going to target that. So you had the Navy out there, you had battleships, you had aircraft flying by. It was a pretty incredible sight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's something that
it changed the world forever.
Yeah. And
changed
my buddy
the world
that was with me, we text every 9/11 we do this thing, and he's like, yeah, I remember this, and he was like, how are we going to get home?
Yeah.
It was just unbelievable because we needed to get to our families.
Right. Absolutely. What about you, Matt? Where were you when you heard?
I was at ASU.
Yeah. And were you in class? Were you
No, I was
on
sound
campus?
asleep because it was early.
Yeah.
And, well, think about it. It was, East Coast time, 9 o'clock. That's what,
6.
at that time, 6? Yeah, I was sound asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my roommate comes in and says, dude, there's something going on. He's like, I cannot not see this. It's not fake. He's an avid sports guy.
Yeah.
And it was on ESPN. And he's like, why am I not getting my sports stats and all this other stuff? And then he's like, there's something going on, and comes in and wakes me up.
Yeah.
And then I had a very hard time going to class the rest of the day.
Oh, sure.
And I had some teachers that were just like, nope, we're not having class. All of you are going to be glued to the TV. Go home. And then I had one, I was still in engineering at that point because that was my sophomore year. And I had one teacher that, back then, shockingly, people, the internet was not prevalent like it is now.
Right.
But the one class I had, one of the engineering classes, we had the internet, and everybody's sitting there watching it, and he refused to send anyone home, and he's like, nope, we're having a full lesson, and I'm giving a pop quiz, and all. I just thought it was cruel.
Wow. Yeah.
It was very cruel.
Yeah, because you're mentally not there.
No.
I mean, your head is somewhere else, like our heads are today, definitely somewhere else.
Yeah.
I was asleep
Awful.
too. I was asleep too. I was a stay-at-home mom with 2 little, toddlers, and my girlfriend called, and she says, you need to get up and you need to turn the TV on. Something big is going down. And from that moment on, everything changed, and now it's been 24 years. That is just so hard to fathom.
And one of the weirdest for me, being an airplane person, I've loved airplanes my whole life. It comes from
Sure.
my grandparent and my father being Air Force kids. But anyways, was stunning. Like ASU, we're in the flight path of Sky Harbor for the most part, at least my apartment was. And it was very strange for it being silent for a couple days. That was really strange.
Right.
I had a hard time sleeping because I didn't hear the planes flying over.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I remember we went to the World Series, the Diamondback World Series game, and I remember sitting in the stadium, and we had planes flying over. And I said to Scott, if a plane hits that side, will we die? And he said yes. And it's the World Series, so you're thinking big target. Just your mind, the way you thought and the way we think changed forever.
We never had to think that way.
No.
That's the problem. Now it's, hey, where are we going? Can we get on that plane? I mean, we lost a customer. I lost a cousin in the towers. I mean, you just look back at this, and it changed the way Americans thought.
Yep.
Our I don't want to say our freedoms, but
Well, yeah.
in a way, it changed things.
Some, yeah, some.
We gained some security, but we lost some true freedoms.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
It's so true. I mean, nearly 3,000 people lost their lives on that day. That is just, I mean, such a sobering statistic even today. I mean,
Have you been to Ground Zero?
oh, I drove by, yes, the new memorial that they have there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't stop and check it out. There was just too many people. But it's definitely something everybody needs to see.
Yeah. They're going to have the lights on tonight.
I saw that on the news last night.
Yeah, that's going to be something.
Yes.
They're going to have that's going to light up the 16 acres.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think about how big 16 acres is in the middle of Manhattan.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
It's a big footprint.
Right. Absolutely. Well, we will never forget. Never forget.
And we shouldn't.
No, absolutely not. And then yesterday, such horrible news. I mean, conservative commentator Charlie Kirk from Arizona assassinated on a college campus. Just mind-boggling. And I will not watch the video. I was warned that it is so graphic. But they have video of it. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
You saw it.
It's-
You saw it. Yeah,
it's
I can't.
terrifying.
Yeah,
It's
I will not.
awful.
I will not. I mean,
Yeah,
you can't unsee things like that. And it's very upsetting. And then what makes it even worse is the back and forth between, political parties when this should bring us all together, just like 9/11 did. It brought our country together, united us like we're supposed to be. And so, I mean, just a horrible, horrible situation. And our hearts go out to his family, his young children. This was a 31-year-old man, who was making a difference. And if you agreed with his point of view or not, that
Has nothing
to do with it. I mean, violence is never the answer. And we just see it more and more and more these days, and it's just very disheartening.
Well, it's getting terrifying how much people are going after political figures,
Yes.
even though he wasn't a political figure because he wasn't running from office, but he was in politics.
Yes.
So I lump it in the same group. But I
Sure.
mean, what the governors recently and, Trump, and it's just.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
the
not okay.
violence. No, it is not okay. Whether you agree with somebody or not, it's not okay. He was such an advocate for debate. I mean, he would talk on those college campuses, and he would say, "Let them talk, let them finish," even though they were being disrespectful and they weren't. They wanted to make their point. He always respected everybody else's opinion, which is really the way we are supposed to act.
And he never got angry. He never
Right.
swore. He never was like the people that were attacking him or
Right.
quote unquote debating him. Because
Right.
some of them, I think, were outright attacks, not debates. But
Oh, I would agree with you.
Yeah, no,
They
he
were
wanted
attacked.
he wanted to debate,
Right.
even
Right.
though they
He
were
wanted to have
attacking.
a discussion,
Yeah.
and some people just couldn't give him the respect that he was giving them, which, yeah.
And I haven't heard the latest. Still no suspect.
And then
I heard they had video of this person. They're not releasing it, but they have video.
Well, I'm sure the FBI, especially with Bongino, working behind the scenes with Cash, I think that they're going to be full court press on this. But as of the last thing I heard, they didn't have a suspect. But
Yeah,
they're running down all the leads.
right. Well, they're eventually going to find them.
Oh, yeah.
Find them. We don't know. Female, male, professional. I mean, he's
Find-
got to be a
find
sharp.
that human.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call it a human being, but
Ugh.
find that piece of garbage
Yeah.
and take care of the problem.
Set a precedence.
last I heard before I came in
Yeah.
was no suspects still. They found the firearm that was used. It's a bolt-action rifle, and it was in the woods near the campus.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll just keep our our attention on this story and pray to God that they find him, and pray for Charlie Kirk's family. He touched a
Yeah.
lot of lives, I mean, in his short time here on earth. And it's so sad to think what he could have been, what he could have done for our country had he had the chance. That's just a real loss for everybody, whether you knew him or whether you just knew of him. Very sad. And then another school shooting yesterday in the Denver area. I mean, this marks the 47th school shooting in the United States so far this year. 47th. That alone, I have a daughter who's a teacher. You know, I mean, it just hits home, whether you've been affected personally or not, the fear of going to work, you know, and protecting your children. You know, my daughter, she says, I have to go to school because I cannot not be there for them. I mean.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. It's not like firearms are new, and it's not like schools are new.
Right.
And this is a trend that started when I was in high school. And like what they consider the very first mass school shooting happened when I was a junior or senior in high school. And so I'm the generation of this, and it's very, I don't understand it.
No.
I don't understand it. Why is it now? Other than copycats. That's the only thing I can come up with.
Well, the first one, I believe, was Littleton. That was the first one that really brought attention to the school shootings. So that would have been, God, that's 15, 16 years ago now.
Well, Columbine is what
Columbine,
they consider.
Columbine, yes.
Columbine was 98, 99.
Yeah, and then Littleton, Horrible.
Well, yeah,
Horrible.
something has to change. I asked my daughter, you have metal detectors, right? And she's like, no. And I'm like, I just kind of, you know, she's in the Valley. I just kind of assumed she's at a high school. You know, I'm like, and I said, do they have counseling for the teachers and for people when this situation happens? She's like, no. You know, and it's just very disheartening, and it's very scary and very sad.
Well,
very sad. And I don't know which news trumps which. You know, all three of these stories just horrible.
they all sucked.
Yep. Yeah, just
I'm
really.
sorry, they really did.
No, I
And,
mean,
you know,
there's no other way to put it.
And you know, it's just a shame. It just shows our society is breaking down, and that they want us to be afraid. They want us not to, you know, send your kids to school. No, you know, this needs to. And what I don't understand is somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody brought up the fact, look at all the veterans that we have, example, in our community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if somebody went out and said, hey, we need volunteers to be at the school that are properly trained in the military, that would be armed. They wouldn't have to have the police. You could have one of these. Everybody would volunteer.
I don't know what the answer is. You know,
But I mean,
there's
you got to have some deterrent.
right.
There.
We have to do something. We cannot just say, oh, another school shooting. You know, I mean, 47 so far this year, and
what are we going to do? Start having bets? You know, you're going to
no, God
bets
no.
on how many numbers are going to get?
God
now?
no, I won't do it.
No,
But
I mean it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's to the point of truly being ridiculous.
yeah, I'm just sad for our country. I mean,
Yeah.
we've come so far, and then it feels like we, you know, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and I pray for our country, and I know everybody does. I know everybody listening. If you're listening to talk radio, you care, right, Matt? I mean, you care about things, country, community. So, and I know everybody's praying, but something has to be done.
At a minimum, you care about more than just yourself.
Absolutely.
Which I think is one of the problems with society, but that's my own opinion. I think, you know, I think the internet is one of mankind's greatest inventions, and it'll also be probably our downfall.
Right.
And I think
social media more than anything.
Yeah, and I think part of it is, you know, turning us more into narcissists, even if you don't think you are.
For sure.
So,
I mean, look at me, look what I did, you know? And then also the people that can say things, you know, behind the keyboard anonymously, and just, you know, just feed that hate and that anger, and that's so far the demise of our society.
The keyboard warriors.
The keyboard warriors and social media. I mean, it really has not done a whole lot of good.
Well,
And I don't know if it's ever going to go. It's just going to get bigger and bigger. And so it's up to us as parents and individuals to do what we can do individually for our families and for ourselves. You know, this morning I'm like, you know, I don't think I'm going to go on social media for a few days. I think I'm just going to back off and not pay attention to it, because I don't need anybody's opinions. I'll get the news where I get the news, but I don't need everybody's opinions at this point.
Right.
Well, let's hope
I
we
think
can turn
need
it
more of
around.
it,
Let's
you
turn it
know?
around. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you know, I don't mean to be so serious this morning, because of course people tune into this show for you know, levity and that. But I just could not come on this morning and not mention it and not talk about it, because it's very serious, and it's very sad, and ultimately stressful.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's 9/11. I mean,
And
it's
it's
always
9/11.
a very serious day to
Yes.
begin with, much like, June 30th is a very, very
Right.
serious day for everyone in this
Absolutely.
community.
Yep.
So there's sometimes we have to dial it back and
Yeah,
be a little more honest and open and not jokey,
exactly.
which is
Exactly.
rare for me to say.
Which is hard to do sometimes.
And it's also part of our variety.
That's
show,
exactly right. When we
So
got to be serious, we're able to
we'll-
do that.
Right. We'll come back after the break and be joyful.
There you go.
Happy.
That's a good idea. But maybe before we take a break, you could tell us about the weather. Give us some good news, Drew.
Okay.
I want some good news,
Some good news.
please.
Well, for us, we're going to just have about the most beautiful day you can imagine.
Well, that's good news.
And we're going to have a high today of 81. Our low last night, I don't know if your sleeping weather was nice.
I sleep
we
with
were
the door
right
open.
At 50, right at 50 last night.
Just
It was
heaven.
Great sleeping weather.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have a slight chance of rain scattered throughout our county, about 10%.
Okay.
The winds have died down, so going to be about 15 to 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
And then for tomorrow, 80. The next day,
80?
almost carbon copy. So if you like today, we should have.
You're gonna love tomorrow.
About 3 or 4 days of this. So
I mean, 80. I mean, that is just like
perfect.
heaven on earth.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Are
we'll
you
focus on
golfing?
I am golfing tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
hold on.
Well, yeah, that's why we got Santa's coming
No.
in.
That's right.
That's right. So about 15 miles. They're saying 15 to 20.
As long as it's blowing in the right direction, I can take advantage
behind the
of
ball.
that. All right.
So hopefully that'll do it for us.
Fantastic. All right. Anything else that we want to share before we move forward? You went to Whatever Wednesday last night. Where did you guys end up?
Well, we had some friends come into town.
Yeah. Oh, we've
And-
got to say hello.
Yes.
We have to shout out to new listeners, Sandy and Cleve. They moved here. Did I say it right, Cleve?
Cleve, right?
Moved here from South Dakota.
No,
Welcome.
San Diego.
Oh, geez.
Well, he
You
wrote
can't
SD,
put
what do you
SD.
expect?
That was my
You
fault.
can't put SD because
Yeah,
I'm
well,
yeah.
being a
Okay.
Californian,
Well,
that's-
welcome, Sandy
Yeah.
and Cleve, and also
Yeah.
to Ludgore and Gina.
Yeah, and they're riding friends from California. They rode out here on their motorcycles.
Fabulous.
And they're hanging out, and that's their friends, and that's how we met.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, so we decided let's get together, and hey, guess what? So
Yeah.
we ended up going to the Palace, and as usual, wonderful time.
Oh, good. What'd you have?
I had their dip, and Jamie had the Caesar.
Does he mean
chicken.
French dip?
Yeah, the French
Yeah.
dip.
He's talking in code this morning.
He is.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The French dip, and
French
Jamie had
dip.
the what?
She had the chicken Caesar.
Nice.
And then steak bites, their steak bites,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the
Good.
salmon and steaks, and
Yeah.
all the. It was wonderful, and of
Fabulous.
course the place was great. We sat right underneath the Junior Bonner table,
Yeah.
which is nice.
The big
So,
poster. Yeah.
And
Very
if
cool.
They've never did. If you're not from here, you really don't know that. But they were McQueen fans. So
Yeah. That's cool.
that was really nice. So we had
Very
a really
cool.
nice time, and hopefully, I know they're listening. So
Yeah. So
we'll do that
welcome
again shortly.
and thank you. Yes, thank you for listening. And I went to Shirley's Urban Eats yesterday for lunch with the Prescott Lady Mafia, and I had the goiga salad, which is so good. And everybody at the table got something different, and we had a great time as always. So that was delicious.
Is my burger still available?
Your burger was there, and Karen had it, and she said it was unbelievable.
Right?
That's
Oh,
what I had
man,
the
see,
last time I was
Not
there.
the patty melt, but
not
the
the patty
burger.
melt?
Yeah.
Oh.
The burger. I don't know if the patty melt was.
Well, he had
available.
it on Monday, and I didn't make it in.
Ah,
So I'll
okay.
have to text Barry and ask him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that was really good. And what'd you eat yesterday? Since we're talking
Chicken
food,
chicken and
chicken
salad.
and salad. Yeah. Okay.
I
very
got
good.
a good, is this spring salad?
That's okay.
with
Good job.
ranch.
Very good. Proud of you. Proud of you. NFL tonight, we're going to be airing it on our sister station, The Team, 1450 AM KNOT. It's Washington at Green Bay. Kickoff set for 4:30. You can hear it live, like I said, on our sister station. And you can watch it, where you can find your football. You never know where it is anymore. You gotta kind of search for it anyway.
Well, worst case scenario, you just go to the Fat Frog. There's
There you go.
47 TVs
There
to
you
watch
go.
or 50 TVs.
And they'll have it on every one of them.
Yeah, they'll
Yep.
have it on somewhere.
Yeah, very
If
good.
you see Drew, he'll sign an autograph.
He will sign
Oh,
you
yeah,
an
there you
autograph.
go.
Yep, absolutely. All right, you guys, let's move forward. It's Dancing for the Stars Thursday, and this is our second to our last one because the big show is 9 days away.
Woo.
Yes, so
Big time.
I'm going to introduce you to the next dance team. They've raised over $50,000 so far for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona. They are true community champions, and we're going to talk about that coming up next here on Leza Live. Stay with us. All right, whether your AC is on the fritz or your heater's making weird noises, you got to call the pros. AC Medic Heating and Air, they will make it right. They offer prompt service, honest pricing, expert repairs, and they have no pushy upsells, just real solutions real fast. They offer all seniors, veterans, and first responders at least 10% off all your repairs. So why wouldn't you call them, right? Maybe it's because you don't have the number. Well, here it is, 928-848-6224. Stay cool, stay safe, stay warm, stay local. Again, the number 928-848-6224 for AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA on a Thursday, which means for the next couple weeks, we're going to be talking Dancing for the Stars, continue to talk about Dancing for the Stars. To benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona, we have Savannah Harden in with us this morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you again.
I don't want to shock you.
Okay.
But we're 9 days away.
Yep.
Did you know that?
I feel like I saw that on my calendar.
Yeah. Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure. Because when I got on the website, I was like, oh my gosh, 9 days away.
Yeah.
This event, we have all been planning. I mean, we've got a committee, you and Alex and all of the amazing people that have stepped up to actually dance and
Yes.
raise funds for the clubs. Have been working on this for a long time. Give people an idea, Savannah, how long it takes to put on an event like this.
About a year.
Yeah.
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 We're already planning next year's
Right.
season 10.
Exactly.
So
You've
it
got to
takes
pick
a
the
year.
date. You've got to reserve the spot. You got to start talking
Prospects.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So
It all starts A year out.
Yes, and if you've ever been to Dancing for the Stars, the event, the main event, you will see why. I mean, it is a first-class production.
Oh, yeah.
And it all goes to benefit our kids locally here in the area. Even though the Boys and Girls Clubs are a nationwide organization, the money stays right here, every single penny.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
and
it
so
does.
why don't you introduce to us the next dance couple that you've brought in this morning, Savannah?
Okay, I have Megan Johnson and Ron Howard,
Very nice.
also known as Megatron.
Megatron. Is it Mega? Oh yeah, Megatron. Yeah,
Yeah.
Megan and Ron. I love this.
Yes.
I love this. Well, Ron is he's no stranger to
No,
Dancing for the Stars. Have you
definitely not.
danced every year, Ron?
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
I didn't do the first year, and obviously the COVID year.
The COVID year. So just about. This will be the 9th, and
Yeah.
so you've done 6 out of.
2 out of 9, or actually 7 out of 9.
Okay, very good. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you have a huge dance background.
Yes.
Give us a little bit of your bio. I mean, we only have so much time.
Grew up dancing. Got to real dancing in high school, and then after high school, really got into dancing. Started dancing with MC Hammer
Yes.
right out of high school. So it was a
Amazing.
blessing,
How did
yeah.
you get that gig?
I always say my best friends.
Yeah.
That's long story short. My best friends.
Your
we
best
we
friends.
grew up dancing together. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you had to audition?
Actually, no. They just called me up. I was working at Walmart, lunch break. My phone just kept ringing. I called them on lunch break. They say, "Ron, you want to dance with us with MC Hammer?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." And then
Did you really say? Did you really say yeah, or did you
I
go,
was like-
heck yeah?
I was like, "Bloop, yeah."
Yeah.
So I got lucky. I got
Oh
lucky.
man, and aren't you still? I mean, on occasion touring and
Yes,
dancing with
yes.
MC Hammer.
If it wasn't for COVID, I probably wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
I'd probably be on the road with them
Right.
now. But
Right.
I'm blessed to be here with my partner.
Yes.
You guys.
Thanks for
so,
being
Yes.
here for me, Ron.
That's a great segue. We have Megan Smith, our celebrity dancer.
Megan Johnson.
Megan
Megan
Johnson.
Johnson.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Two
There
Megans.
is a Megan
Two-
Smith.
I know
There
there
are
is.
two
of us.
Megans.
There's
Yeah.
two Megans, and
Two
I was
Megans.
going to look at my notes, but I'm like, you got this, Leza. Obviously, I don't got anything. But
What's funny is I think it's the two most basic names in
Smith
the
and
book.
Johnson.
Smith and
Yeah.
Johnson, and here we are.
Megan, tell us about yourself. Where you from, and what do you do?
Funny, we were just talking about that as well. I've lived here since I was 4 years old. We'll just
Wow.
start there.
Yes.
So in October, it'll be my 37th year living here in Prescott.
Wonderful.
So I claim native.
Yeah,
That's it.
I think you can.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm from here.
And what do you do for a living?
So I am a level 2 trainer over at Captain CrossFit. I work for Michelle Fain, who was in
Nice.
season 2.
Yes.
And I also work at White Spark Chiropractic 2 days a week as a receptionist for 2 of
Wow.
my best friends. So it's so I kind of dabble, and then
Yeah.
I'm a mom. I'm a full-time mom.
How many kids do you have?
I'm a rodeo mom. I have 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yep. 20, 16, and 13.
Wow, you are busy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit busy.
Yeah. And then you decide to take on this big.
You know,
Um,
I'm grateful
commitments.
that they asked me, and I will say, and anybody who knows me knows that I've been wanting to do this since the beginning.
Oh, nice.
This was the perfect year for them to ask me. It's with my youngest being 13 and my son driving now. We're kind of just to a really good spot in our lives where I was able to kind of step away, and my family's been super supportive and really helpful.
Oh, they're probably excited to see Mom on stage.
I think so. I
I'm
think
sure.
most days. Some days they're like, "Can you please stop talking about this?"
It kind of takes over your life
It
for
does.
the entire year, right,
Absolutely,
Ron? Right,
absolutely.
You
Savannah?
remember that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk more with, I'm not going to screw it up, Megan Johnson, Ron Howard, and Savannah Hardin about Dancing for the Stars to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona coming up here on Leza Live. All right, ladies, finding a women's clinic where you feel comfortable, heard, and respected isn't always easy, but that's exactly what you'll find at Prescott Women's Clinic. These are providers who truly care. They've been doing it right here in our community for over 40 years. As a matter of fact, I had both my babies with Prescott Women's Clinic, and my daughter, who is now expecting her daughter, has seen the professionals at Prescott Women's Clinic as well. So whether it's your first visit or your 50th, you need to make a call and make an appointment. take care of yourself today. 928-778-4300 is their phone number. And if you want to reach out to them online, you can do that as well at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. Back, and thanks for spending some time with us this morning. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA, talking Dancing for the Stars, 9 days away, 2 performances. I asked Savannah if she was aware it's 9 days away. How about you guys, the ones that have to actually get on stage and perform in front of the entire community? Are you ready?
Every day I wake up and I mentally tick the number off in my brain. I'm like, oh yeah, wait, we're this. It's like less
It's
than
coming
10
up.
now.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
almost a week away. This is wild. Yeah.
All right.
But I think we're ready. I think we've been ready.
My
I think
body
we were
feels
born
ready.
ready. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah, my
Well,
body
we all
feels ready
know.
for it.
We all know Ron was born.
For sure.
Ready. Yeah, for sure. So, Megan, do you have any dance experience? I mean, you're a trainer, so you're fit, and so dancing, has that ever been in your repertoire?
So my first dance class was ballet when I was 3.
Okay, so yes. But I'm pretty sure with Ron as your partner, you're not doing ballet.
You don't know. We might be. We might have
Never
some ballet
know.
in there. I might.
Okay, I
I
don't
feel
know
like
nothing.
Ron could rock some tights. I don't know.
There'll be some surprises. That's
There
for
will
sure.
be,
There'll be some
for sure,
surprises.
for sure.
Well,
As far as
that's-
from her, so
Okay.
everybody's used to me, but
Yeah.
her, she's gonna give it to you guys. So.
All right. So some ballet when you were really young, and what else?
I actually used to teach at Summer's Dance Works
Oh.
for probably about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
My daughter was on the company over there for years, and I found out the only way that I could, spend any time with her at all when she was on company is if I was one of her teachers.
Right.
So, I was a varsity cheerleader all 4 years in high school. I was a flyer. That was my favorite thing in the world.
The one on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, of the pyramid.
I actually quit dance after 8th grade was over because I wanted to do cheer. That was all I wanted to do.
Okay.
I've dabbled in musical theater, kind of just, Yeah.
You're
all
very
that.
comfortable on stage.
I'm not nervous.
Is what I'm gathering.
I'm not super nervous. I
Yes.
guess I want to say the beginning of this weekend, like I don't know, Friday, Saturday, I got this knot in my stomach and it won't seem to go away. I really want it to, but it's there now. So, but people have been asking me since the beginning, oh, aren't you nervous about going on stage? And I'm like, no, I'm nervous about fundraising, which I've been so blessed that it's gone really, really well. People have been amazing. The outpouring of support for this association is just, it's the coolest thing ever. I'm so blessed and happy to be a part of it.
Isn't that something? I mean, sometimes all you have to do is ask, and people are like, absolutely, it's for the kids.
Yes.
How can they say no, right?
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
you've raised over $50,000 so far, and there's 4, and you know, it isn't a competition, but it is. I mean, let's face it, everybody wants to go home with the mirror ball, the big award, which is the fundraising award, and so there's 4 that are just past 50. So this is neck and neck, Savannah. Have we ever had a season going into the performance where everybody was so close with their totals?
Since I've been a part of it, no, and not that I've heard of. We've always had one that's pretty well known even before the performances that they're going to win the mirror ball.
Yeah.
And this year it's so back
Neck
and
and neck.
forth.
Yeah.
Even this week I'm like, oh, they go forward. Nope. Now this one, I'm like, we just don't know. It's exciting.
Very exciting. Okay, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, let's tell people how they can get involved and how they can get tickets so that they can be in the seats in the Jim and Linda Lee Performing Arts Center at Yavapai College and make a difference for the kids. It's a win-win for everybody.
Yes.
That's coming up here on Leza Live. So tell me, is your water clean enough for your family? Well, mine is now with a whole home water filtration system from H2O Health and Water Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. This is a really cool thing. It removes chemicals, chlorine, sediment, even that strange taste and those floating particles that you get after your ice melts in your drink. I know you know what I'm talking about. Take your drinking water up to the Pine Ridge Marketplace. Stop into H2O Health Water and Health Solutions and let Vicki and the team show you what's in your tap water. And then they're going to show you what could be coming out of every single tap in your home. You can give them a call and make an appointment for a free consultation. The number is 928-899-7504. And you can always just stop in up there at the Pine Ridge Marketplace. It's H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions. And don't forget to tell them that Leza sent you. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking Dancing for the Stars this morning with our celebrity dancer, Megan Johnson, our pro dancer, Ron Howard, and we have Savannah Harden from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona in, who Alex calls a professional party planner, along with other things that you do there at the club. 9 days away. What are the last things that you have to focus on this close to the big event?
Just making sure we have all the fine little details that make that experience great for everybody,
Right.
especially at the after party.
Yes.
Talking to our bartenders and making sure all the vendors are lined up and ready to go.
Yes, fabulous.
That's about it.
Okay,
We're
fantastic.
excited.
Well, and what we also need to do is sell some tickets, because this is all for nothing if we don't fill that Performing Arts Center for the kids. Like I said, all the money stays right here in our area. And there are two events that you can go to. You can go to the, we call it kind of the final dress rehearsal on the 19th, which is Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And this is kind of family night. Everybody has their kids. Are your kids coming to that night, or are they coming to both?
They're coming to both.
They're coming to
yeah.
both. Of course they are. But a lot of people in the community will bring their kids on the Friday night before the main event, and then get tickets for date night for Saturday night, which is the main event, where they have, there's going to be a huge reception before the performance.
Yes.
And then the performance in the beautiful Jim and Linda Lee Performing Arts Center at Yavapai College. And then the huge after party right there on the grounds of Yavapai College behind the theater. And last year we had rain as a challenge. There's not going to be any rain this year, though.
No, there's not.
There's not.
No.
And but we still pulled it off.
Yes.
Even I mean, you had your team out there with fans and all sorts of things, drawing out the dance floor, and we danced the night away.
Oh, yeah, we did. We had a great time
Great
still.
time. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So go to dancingforthestars.net. Right there you can see all the participants and their totals, and you can buy tickets under Ron and Megan's name. It'll go towards their total, and all you have to do is click on their picture, and then you can buy tickets. You can vote for them if you're not able to come, but we highly recommend you come.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna,
definitely.
because they just told me during the break that Megan is going to do something on stage that has never been done before in the history of Dancing for the Stars.
That is correct.
And she's going to tell everybody what it is right now. Right, Megan?
That made me really nervous when you said that. You said that, my heart was like, bum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you say they're surprises, I cannot wait to see what that is. Yes.
Thank you.
Very
We're
nice.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, a lot of the dance couples that have been in have said there's going to be some surprises. So, I mean, if that doesn't entice you to get your tickets and be there, I don't know what will, because I can't wait to see your performance.
I'll just say we're trendsetters. We're about to be
You're
trendsetters. We're about to be a
trendsetters. We're trying to do
trendsetter.
You're
that.
Oh, yeah.
changing the game.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll give a little hint. I cannot get sick this week. Because if I get sick this week, it's not going to happen.
She can't get
I
sick.
can't get sick.
What
That's
is-
it. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
That's her secret, or
That's
her
my-
clue. My clue is I can't bump my bunion.
Your bunion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't bump your bunion.
No bumping
Stop
bunions.
doing that.
Yes.
You just told everybody you have a bunion. I mean, when we see your twinkling toes on that
Well,
dance floor, nobody needs
That's
to know
how
you've
I
got a bunion.
That's how I became a bunion, twinkling toes.
Three toes gets you bunions.
So there you go. There you go. Well, I know the amount of training that it takes to put on a performance like this. Tell me how many practices or rehearsals have you had every week going forward so far?
Well, our very first one was right after the reveal party. So end of April was our very first one. I could not wait to get started as soon as we were able to get started.
Yeah.
Chop. Let's
Right,
get in
let's
there.
go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We practice all through
It's been every week.
mostly
Every week.
most of May. I took about
Yeah.
a week off in May because we went on vacation, and then July with the rodeo in town, and then my son was at the National High School Finals rodeo in Wyoming.
Nice.
So we didn't dance one time in July, and we finished our dance start to finish. Like our last practice in June, right
Yes.
before I left and went on vacation. And then we got right back to it in August or end of July when I got home. And it was like we had never even missed a step, never
Perfect.
even missed a beat.
Perfect.
We're
True
ready.
professionals.
Yeah,
We
we're ready.
seem
Now,
to mesh really well.
When you got together that first practice, what did that look like as far as determining what you're going to what you're going to do on stage. Was that an easy process? Did you
Well,
basically throw some ideas out?
No, we met before we
Okay.
actually rehearsed, so we
Okay.
talked about it and then rehearsed. So
All
it
right.
was like, and then she started moving. I was like, okay, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
She could dance, so we're
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
It'll be easy.
Then did he want you
work.
to do anything that you weren't comfortable with, or did you bring some ideas to that meeting as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we met at Starbucks. Basically, Alex sent an email and said, Ron, this is Megan. Megan, this is Ron. And then I sent him my number immediately, and we were already texting that day, like,
Yeah.
okay, we need to pick a spot, and we'll visit, and we'll talk about what we want to do. I already had several ideas that I wanted to do, and he came with several ideas. And so it's just kind of it's Megatron. It's a
Yeah.
big compilation of both
That's
of our,
fantastic.
ideas.
That is fantastic.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I was really nervous too, posing my ideas to him because I thought, I don't know if he's going to go for this.
Right.
It's outside of his comfort zone, I think, for sure.
Oh, so he is going to be in ballet slippers. the secret's out. A little plie
Oh, my
and
goodness.
releve.
Boy, I am a cheer dad too, so I can
Okay.
do some swirls.
Wait a
but-
minute. There's a clue right there. Because you are a cheer dad. I've seen your daughter was in your performance
yes,
last year.
Yes.
And amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe there's a little cheerleading going on the stage.
I'm glad that you're
You never
curious.
know.
I am
I'm very-
curious, and I'm not gonna
I want
spoil it.
everybody
I'm
else to
excited
be-
for you to see
Yes,
it.
yes,
Yes.
I will be excited to see it firsthand as well because
Yes.
this will probably be the first year that I've actually gone to the show without seeing everything before. And so this is going to be just a totally different experience for me as well. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Nice.
And like I said, you're not going to want to miss it. Go to dancingforthestars.net and get your tickets today. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, more with Megan, Ron, and Savannah on Leza Live. Stay with us. We are back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking Dancing for the Stars to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona. Coming up September 19th and 20th. Get your tickets right now online at dancingforthestars.net. All right, we can't go any further without thanking your sponsors, Megan, because, a lot of people step up to support this event.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Like I said, the outpouring of support has just been, it's been overwhelming just knowing how many people are there for me. And a lot of my family and friends have just jumped right in. We did a last minute fundraiser last weekend, and it was mostly just family and friends, and we still raised $1,600.
Wow. That's great.
It's awesome. So just real quick, I want to thank Captain CrossFit, Pritchard Investments, Quad City Business News, Olson's Green, Jim's Alignment and Brake, SNS Johnson Contracting, Ridgeline Builders, Pure Wafer, Highland Group, EXP Realty, J&G Sales, Arizona Hot Tub Company, Raskin's Jewelers, High Desert Body Sculpting, Van Contracting, Hicks Dental Group, Casa Auto Group, Knackard Pepsi, VIP Insurance Professionals, and Dignity Health. And then I just want to give a little shout out to Northern Arizona Social because Donna Working has been a huge supporter of mine as well this season.
Wonderful. Wonderful. She danced. I don't remember what season, but she's competed as well.
Yeah, she danced with your partner.
Yeah, right, with Zach. Yeah, fantastic. Well, yeah, I mean, the sponsors and all the people getting behind the dancers to make this happen for the kids in our community. It's just a great event. Win-win for everybody. And 9 days away. So tell me, what has been the most challenging part of preparing for this event?
With me, her telling me to come to one of her CrossFit classes.
And
I haven't been back since.
You went to one, though. Could you walk
yes.
the next day?
No.
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 How did your
no.
bunion fare, okay?
That wasn't even the issue that day. It was the rest of my body. But, yeah.
Okay,
That's the
that
only
was
challenge I've
most challenging for you. What about you, Megan?
That's a great question, Lisa, and I don't have an answer for
Yeah,
it.
that's okay.
I don't have a good one or a bad
that's
one.
all right.
I've really felt like this whole thing has just gone so well the
Yeah.
whole entire way. I've kind of enjoyed every step of the journey. I will say now that we're down to the end, I'm like, I'm itching to go. I'm like, let's
Yeah,
get the show
you're
on the
ready.
road, you know?
You are ready.
I am.
Anything embarrassing happened during rehearsals? Any wardrobe malfunctions or two left feet
No
incidents?
Janet Jackson moments that I know of, not yet.
No, we were. I'll say this: we were going to try when I was partnered with the other Megan,
Yeah.
the first Megan. There's a dance move in our dance when she rode, and I picked her up.
Yeah.
We tried that, and I rode. She rode, but I didn't pick her up, so she's still on the ground. So
It turns
we'll take that out. The
Yeah,
dance.
it turns out that I'm a lot heavier than Megan Holdsworth. Shout out to Megan who does like bicycling and you
Yeah.
know,
She said
all
it,
the
I
things.
didn't.
Yeah, no, I am for sure.
You're like, we're not going to do that.
There is
one.
a
She's
part
all
where he
muscles,
catches
that's why
me.
it's like,
There is a part where he catches me in the dance, and at first you could tell we were challenged with that.
Yeah.
move.
Okay, there you go. There's a challenging experience.
Not because
So,
he's not strong.
What do
He's
you
very strong.
What do you do when you forget where you're at in your performance? I mean, you're a pro, so let's give Megan some advice here. What happens?
It's she reminds me
I was
when
gonna say
I
usually when
forget.
he forgets, I yell at him.
So yeah, so she lets
Okay.
me know when I forget.
So we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I mean,
We're good.
so far so good.
So far, yeah, really, right,
We're good.
right. What's that step that you do, Ron, with the legs?
The typewriter.
The typewriter. Is that
Yes.
your go-to move?
That's Hammer's go-to
Yeah.
move, so I'll mimic Hammer. So,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, you're MC Hammer dancer, so you have to know that move.
Right.
So it's basically, it's
Yeah.
it's the go-to.
The go-to.
That and the dang song. You can't touch
Right.
this. As soon as that comes on the
Down,
radio, everybody's looking at me. I'm like, I retired, so I'm good. I'm good.
Well, we're glad you haven't retired from Dancing for the Stars. Really
Thank you.
great of you
Thank
to
you.
step up for the kids
Yes.
in our community,
Yes.
and it looks like Megan is the perfect partner for
Yes,
you.
she is.
And
Yes,
you
she
guys
is.
are going to kill it on stage.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you guys, if you want right now, you can go to dancingforthestars.net and vote for Megan and Ron. Every dollar goes towards their total, which goes to the clubs. And it's going to come down to those votes on the night
Yes,
of.
it is.
It is.
Definitely is.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we are neck and neck. And actually, 2 years ago, that happened. And it came down to the night of. I remember it was Ronnie, and there was another contestant. And one came out ahead of the other the night of. And I have a feeling that that's going to happen this year. And that's
Oh,
a ton
yeah.
of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun
It's
to
a
see.
ton of fun. So get your tickets and enjoy this great event. And thank you for putting on such a fun event for our community as well. We call it Prescott Prom.
Yes.
Alex likes to call it
He
that.
does. And who doesn't want to get dressed up and go watch
That's
the
right.
show?
It's
That's
like bringing Hollywood to Prescott.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty
It
much.
is.
Yes.
It is. And
So
when you
fun.
when you sit there in the auditorium and you're like, gosh, this is really a professionally put on production. Like I said earlier, you're not. It's not small town anything. It's a really cool event. So I hope everybody gets to come. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
Break a leg.
Thanks
as
so
they
much
say.
for having us.
You're welcome. My pleasure. And thank you, Savannah, for filling in for Alex this morning.
Thank you, Leza.
Always great to see you.
You
Again,
too.
the website is dancingforthestars.net. The event is September 19th and 20th. And like I said, it all goes towards the kids in our community. All right. Thank you so much for listening today. I'll see you on Magic 99.1 at noon.